Dancing with you's not a treason. I'm feeling all of your seasons that you give. You're moving like we sunbathing in the summertime. So hot, yeah, lights just to calm my mind. Sunglasses, cause your red's about to make me blind. Yes, baby. And you're shaking it down like it's falling September. At the top of those and they can hardly remember. You went the best of war cause there wasn't no intender. So baby, you danced away on me. We danced, I bought you drinks. We spent the night away, that's alright. The music made us sway. She moved the pain away. We had a special night on the floor. Yeah. Grind for me. I love it when you whine on me. Back it up and throw it down on me. Go baby, baby, run for me. I love it when you whine on me. Back that thing up and drop it down on me. Go baby, baby. Ooh, girl, you never ordinary. Yeah, that's so cold like the snow in February. You bring the floor, girl, it's really something scary. Springtime is the way you dance. The flowers bloom as you move your hand. You do your twirls and you dip again. Dip again. You danced away on me. We danced, I bought you drinks. We spent the night away, that's alright. The music made her sway. She moved the pain away. We had a special night on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, can you dance for me? And only me, yeah.
Y'all hearing that? I don't know what happened just then. I didn't hear no music, no nothing. Let's try that again. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, we're gonna work that out. Man, I don't know what that's about. I get that checked out, y'all. Y'all heard me? I got to get that checked out. I don't know what that is. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and have a seat. I hope everybody's doing okay. Welcome to Being on Entertainment TV, which is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, feeding the homeless, and also being violated. Um, Being on Entertainment TV is based on my son, Vino. Hey. So I hope everybody's doing okay today. It's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful day. You know what I mean? And I'm really glad that I'm here where I can enjoy it. What you think? Of course. Hey, being on entertainment TV is always out in the community, having fun, interacting with people, laughing, talking, with feeding the homeless, and we also do donation for clothing, shoes, or whatever you have that you don't want to wear or you can't fit anymore. Hey, you can always do things like donate those clothes to being on entertainment TV, and we'll be more than happy if you are in Metroplex, rather. We'll be more than happy to come by and pick those items up or meet you somewhere that's convenient for you in the daylight in a safe place. That's Vino, most definitely. But hey, today's we're gonna talk about a little bit of gun violence. Fighting firearm violence. Fighting firearm violence is our main subject right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because firearm violence is going. It's right now. It's out of control. Things and it's crazy right now. You see what I'm saying? Especially here in Texas, it's crazy. But again, I have been doing some work and a lot of research about Detroit again. Detroit has a gun-free zone, and I don't know. Some of y'all may know Mayor Duggan there in Detroit, where he is saying that he don't see the gun-free zone being helpful, but the gun-free zone is set up now on the Riverwalk metal detector. I don't know if some of you may know where it's at or not. It's called the Riverwalk metal detectors. There's, that's what they got going on right now. So some of you may know where it's at, you know. But I do know the teenagers, the felons, also people who cannot legally carry don't go to this gun free zone. So they can't go. Only people that can go is people who is licensed to go to this zone free zone, gun free zone. So you can be kind of safe. Don't worry about no teenage coming and handling their firearm all crazy and stuff. So, like I said, it's not for teenagers or felons, or for people who cannot legally carry. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why they cannot go to the gun free zone. But anybody else, if you license to carry, you go ahead and go to the gun free zone and see how it work out. Like I said, it's called a Riverwalk metal detector. You know, the gun free zone take people with a concealed carry permit. Like I just said, you know what I'm saying. Dugan was saying that he's not sure if there's any great advantage to that. It's not an advantage to it if there's no one making sure that the firearm is legal and is registered and is licensed. So, you know, I don't know. But I do know that Detroit City Council did recently pass a resolution to usher in gun-free zones in Detroit, and right now it's pending an approval from the state. So y'all might have those gun-free zones all over Detroit. Dang, that's something Texas need, a gun-free zone. I wonder if I put a bug in Mr. Garcia's ear, cause that sounds decent. It sounds real decent. I can go for that. I can see that. That's something that I wouldn't even try to fight for the state. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, Detroit. I better get on down with the get down. Most definitely. I like that. Let me read. I really like what they're doing with the gun free zone in Detroit. The city council is getting so involved. They're trying to set up places where you can go and be safe. And I really like that. Dang, I like that. What y'all think about that? The city council passing a resolution to usher in gun-free zones in Detroit. Right? Like I said, right now they're waiting on approval from the state. Isn't that a good thing? I think that they're trying to take responsibility for their firearms there in Detroit. The state lawmaker did pass a recent law to take guns away from people, you know what I'm saying, if they are deemed a threat. Deemed a threat. So if you got some kind of mental issue, whatever, if you got some kind of mental issue, they making that a state law to take away your firearms. So if you are mental and you have mental issues, why would you need a firearm in your possession? Like, that makes sense. If you have a mental problem, why would you need a firearm? Let's take a second and you ask yourself that. Take 1 second and let that race through your mind. If you're mental, why would you need a firearm? Did you think about it? All right. You know, crazy, mental, loose screws ain't missing, screws missing, can't get it right. Put your brain in the bird, it fly backwards. I don't care. People with mental issues do not need firearm. This is what I said in my last show. Firearm and mental issue do not mix. That is a bad combination. Very bad. I mean, man, that's bad. That's really bad. I don't like that combination at all. But Detroit Police Department is coordinated with the federal and the county law enforcement agencies to focus on preventing firearm violence. I like that. Detroit is taking a big step to eliminate firearm violence. So, can you say that for your city and state? Are they taking steps to the highest measure to try and fight firearm violence in there where you are? Try to control it. Let me ask you something. Is firearm controllable? Is firearm controllable? It's controllable if you're not trying to hurt nobody. I have the mind to go out and hurt nobody. But if you just, like I just said, you got mental health issues, your mind ain't controllable. You ain't got no, your mind is, baby, you out there. You don't even need a weapon. So what clown would put a weapon in your hand? It's a lot of them. It's a lot. I mean, a lot of them put firearms in people's hands, and that's not right. Not right. Let me just check this. I'm gonna check this video out right quick and see what they're talking about as far as firearm violence. And I man, say we got to do lots better than what we doing, y'all. Lots better. I know we talk the talk, but who is really walking that walk? Let's walk it. Let's walk that walk. I'm tired of this firearm.
One found shot to death lying on the ground in a northwest Jacksonville neighborhood. According to the sheriff's office, a person walking to work around 7:15 this morning discovered the shooting victim and called police.
I don't know. I'm gonna try that again or something ain't right. But today I don't have time to fool with it. I got to keep on going. But anyway, let me just say this right here. Detroit is trying to fix its firearm violence. The firearm violence is a perpetual problem right now in Detroit. But a recent increase of incidents among the teens down there in Detroit have left the political leaders reaching for different solutions to help fight this crime in their city and state. You see what I'm saying? So they're not just sitting back. Even the state government has begun operations for safe neighborhoods programs. Even the state government is involved. These people in Detroit, they got a lot of people involved in their firearm violence down there. And I'm liking Detroit for that. Because I know Detroit was a rough spot. I mean, a rough spot. You see what I'm saying? And I'm glad that the state government is also beginning an operation for safe neighborhoods and programs and for the communities. You know, and this program has helped recover 400 illegal firearms in Michigan. 400 illegal firearms in Michigan. Dang. So I can just imagine if Texas is an open carry as far as firearm. I just imagine how many illegal firearms are here in Texas. Man, say I know it's a whole bunch of them. You can't be fooling me with that mess. I know it's a lot of illegal firearms here in Texas. But see, they got this program here, like I just said. They are trying to help people in Detroit. So if people are scared to move to Detroit because of the firearm violence and things like that, these people here they ready. They got their method down pat. They got their method down pat. But see, there has been an increase of surveillance they have put up to prevent firearm violence from spiking up in their city. These people here in Detroit ain't playing no games. They own their stuff. And I just know Texas is not like that. Texas is not taking people's what people say, what's going on in their neighborhood too seriously. Because if they was, we here in Texas will be just like Detroit right about now. Surveillance cameras. State government begin operations for safe neighborhoods. See what I'm saying? Fixing firearm violence. They getting the federal and the county law enforcement agencies into it. You see what I'm saying? These people here is making a big change in Detroit because they want their city and state to progress. They are tired of that name of holding over their head by having a bad reputation. You know what I'm saying? And they want to rebuild their city and state by hearing good things about them, what's going on there. You see what I'm saying? And I like that. I can deal with that because they are tired of the gun violence. I mean, the firearm violence spiking so high. They said enough is enough. We love our young teens. We love our youth. We love our elders, or whatever it may be. So we're going to take the next method to step up and do better and hold it down tight. You see what I'm saying? And this is what they doing. They doing this, y'all. Y'all better, hey, Detroit, I'm liking that. Even the Michigan Democrat proposed to tougher firearm laws to wake up MSU mass shootings. Detroit said they're tired of the mass shootings. They just tired. Man, I wish their mayor, Mayor Duggan, and our mayor here in Texas could collaborate on some things, how to put things in order to make the city and state more safer and make the communities feel more safer. I really wish they would get together and do that. Dang. That would be nice, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Rock Rose.
Girl, I wanna know just what your name is. I'm not trying to hit you with no name shit. That nigga hit you with no, he can't tame it. Let me show you just how big this game is. Yeah. Girl, I wanna know just what your name is. I'm not trying to hit you with no name shit. And that nigga that you with, no, he can't tame it. Let me show you just how big this game is. The way that I ice you out, it's no cloud, just to brag about. How we gon' cruise the world with you here. Just pick a destination, we'll be gone, I am. You gon' be my future and the future's near. He can't hang with me, can't compete with me, or promise to make you queen. I can show you the world, give it to you, girl. Guarantee that it's not a dream. Girl, I wanna know just what your name is. I'm not trying to hit you with no name shit. That nigga that you with, no, he can't tame it. Let me show you just how big this game is, yeah. Girl, I wanna know just what your name is. I'm not trying to hit you with no lame shit. And that nigga that you with, no, he can't tame it. Let me show you just how big this game is. Learn about the diamonds he got for you, and how he made these plans for two. He been with you, but be texting hoes. He better with me, and everyone knows. I don't need a lot of please. I'm willing to bend my knees. Just put all your faith in me. I'll give you a life of peace. You a diamond, you a star. You're the only one with my heart. You're the light I need when it's dark. Over you, I will go to war. Girl, I wanna know just what your name is. I'm not trying to hit you with no lame shit. And that nigga that you with, no, he can't take me. Let me show you just how big this game is.
Yeah, y'all, that's Zoa. Zoa is my son's friend. Y'all check him out on SoundCloud. He's on different Play stores. He's a real good young boy. His name is Zoa. Thank you, Zoa, for letting me use your music, baby. Much love to you. But, most definitely. The way I look at it right now, a lot of cities and states can take some advice from Detroit. They really can. I mean, what you think? What you just heard me say? Do you feel like a lot of places right now, a lot of cities and states can take some advice from Detroit right now? Do you feel like I feel about the things that they're doing to keep their city and state safe? Where you are your city and state keeping you safe like they're doing, or making some kind of progress to make it better for the community, the people there in there, right there with them? You see what I'm saying? I mean, Michigan Senate field Michigan Senate field legislation that will require universal background. You're going to have background checks to even buy a firearm. And they do punish those who do not safely put their firearms away. They are doing a universal background check when you go buy a firearm. Universal. and they punish the ones who do not put away their firearms safely. Man, say it's a lot of cities and states now. I watch the news. Don't you watch the news? I know you do. And you know, and I know, and I've seen, and you've seen, I've heard, and you heard a lot about the young kids, the children getting a hold to the firearms. And they saying clearly, if you don't put them firearms away, you're going to be way, way much more in trouble at the end of the day. Because they are punishing those who do not put their firearms away safely. I don't know if we are doing that here in Texas about putting your firearms away safely. Can they make that a law? Can they make that a law where you can be punished by some years in prison, not jail time, but prison time? I wonder. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get a meeting one day with Detective Garcia. And I'm going to write down me a list of things. Something similar here for what Detroit have going on. I'm going to write down a list of things to see if we can put in place here in Texas to see if it would be in usage to Texas. That's what I want to know. Dang. What about you all? You know, call your councilman, your mayor, your chief of policeman to see if y'all have them kind of laws in your city and state. If not, inquire about those for you all in your city and state. It might be some kind of grant that they can get to make their work in your city and state. Dang. Man, I'm going to call Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, you will be hearing from me really, really soon. Some Republican lawmakers and firearm advocacy groups are against tighter reform laws. The Republicans is accusing Democrats of using MSU tragedy to their own agenda. And the anti-firearm Democrats wasted no time introducing the unconstitutional rights shredding legislation. They didn't wait. They was on it. Bam. They was on it. The anti-gun Democrats, let's go. Let's go, y'all. I mean, hey, and they got time where they're making time to keep they see to say they introducing unconstitutional rights to shred that legislation. Come on, Democrats, let's get down there. Detroit, man, y'all win some points with me. And also, Michigan House has introduced its own school safety package dealing with mental health and other sort resources. So, man, hey, and the House of Democrats is also pledging action on firearm legislations. Man, I can't say nothing about Detroit. Detroit is doing its thing. Yeah, can't nobody put Detroit down right now. To what I can say, Detroit cannot be put down. Detroit is handling their business, baby. They on top of their game. Man, you know what? I'm going to call Garcia because I'm digging these laws right here that Detroit has put in order. Oh, I'm digging these laws. Yeah, I'm down with this right here. I'm way down with these laws, y'all. I swear I am. And if you heard me just talk about those laws, find out. Like I said, find out. Talk to your mayor, your councilman, your governor, and see if they can put some of them laws that I just talked about in order, where you are. Don't you think those laws that they are now putting in place in Detroit are some good laws? You know what I'm saying? I think so. Those are some good laws. And those are laws that they are protecting laws. You see what I'm saying? Those laws are protecting laws. Put all different organizations in place and legislations in place. And man, y'all, I'm just asking everybody just to reach out to your councilman, your city and state. You see what I'm saying? For things like this. And in Texas, y'all, we really need this. And like I said, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have to talk with Chief Garcia, just to see what can be done about this here in Texas. Can we put some of these laws in effect here in Texas, make them a little bit more stiffer? Can we get some meetings in place here in Texas about these gun laws? Because I'm telling you, I'm digging. I am digging Detroit. Most definitely digging Detroit. I am. So also, time again, our hearts get broken by the news of mass shootings. See what I'm saying? But part of our healing must be conviction that we'll do everything in our power to keep these tragedies from even happening in our nation that continues to face pandemic of firearm violence. When they start saying pandemic of firearm violence, man, that's bad. And it's not only the high profile mass shootings that we must work on and to prevent, but also the daily demise by firearm that claims more than 30,000 lives every year. Every year. Now we know that being demise, that's something that sometimes we just can't help. But these countries and cities and states, our countries and cities and states, have a lot of lack of political campaigning going on, of political people to reach out and fight for gun violence. We need to start addressing the fact that they're increasing or decreasing the risk of firearm violence. In a lot of our communities, that is this properly attended to with the impact with the bad impact of violence. Each time there's that firearm violence happen in your neighborhood, that's a tragedy. Someone's losing their loved one. You know what I'm saying? We got to focus more on how to decrease the risk of firearm violence. And I don't know if Texas had a pandemic of firearm violence or not. I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the news is really listening to young people from all races, and classes and sexuality. Like in Florida, I think it was Baltimore. I think it said Philadelphia. I think it's what it said. And throughout the country, you know what I'm saying? And they want people with power to speak out about the truth. You see what I'm saying? About the truth. And what they're doing is they're trying to renew them some hope and give them some kind of hope that this can happen, that the firearm violence can be fought. Now, I'm not saying that the firearm violence will completely go away. I don't know that. I'm not saying that. But we can't decrease it. It can be decreased. it can be decreased again. It's not going to go away, but it can be decreased. I'm telling you. It can. Now they're saying that they can't prevent firearm violence. You see what I'm saying? Not just in case of mass shootings, but also the case of domestic violence, suicide, community violence, violence involving like the law enforcement. You see what I'm saying? And so we still have to talk about what happened after the Sandy Hook tragedy in 2012. We still need to talk about that. That still need to be addressed. The public health approach has evolved since then. They have new updates. They have included more attention to addressing multiple forms of firearm violence. They're doing recommendations below. They're doing recommendations to attend to reduce and to immediate risk related violence, firearm violence. You see what I'm saying? So we need to step in place and take our business. And we also need to include recommendations. Let's see. We need to include recommendations of maybe the new frontiers for research and practice. I think that will help. Ensure that they continue to learn. You see what I'm saying? And increase the impact over time. Like I just said, we ain't gonna get rid of it. We can slow it down. We can decrease it. But the firearm violence will never be gone. Ever. Ever. But what they can do is put a lot of programs and recommend a lot of programs in every city and state. You know what I'm saying? Or even the policies alone. You see what I'm saying? Make firearm violence a priority. To get rid of it. Try to reduce it. Rather than, not paying no attention. We all need safety in our home, schools, I think, and I know, communities. It's not right to be trying to go to church, walking to church, and you're not feeling safe in your community. The community that you build, the community that you always lived in. That's crazy. And you should feel safe in your communities. Like I said, in your homes. I mean, when you can't feel safe in your homes and somebody coming in and just taking what you got and what you don't work hard for, that's not right. That's not right. And if things are not getting done, when those things are being reported, yeah, we need more safety in our homes, schools. Schools, man, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't. I really don't. I don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. Firearm safety reduce the risk of being hurt. We're just trying to get some sensible gun laws right now and a culture of safety. Reduce easy access to dangerous weapons. Reduce the access. I mean, if you take a couple $100, bam, you got what you want. You got what you want. So we do need to reduce the easy access of all dangerous weapons. And we do need to establish a culture of safety, firearm safety. Reduce the access to youth. The youth is too easy. They so easy just to pick it up It's easy access for firearms for them. Easy access. Easy access. So now we got to start holding the firearm industry accountable and ensure that there is adequate oversight over the marketing and sales of firearms and ammunition. We got to do that. We got to do that. We got to ask ourselves who are at risk of harming themselves or others. The young youth is. They are at risk of hurting others, coming into your house, taking what you got. We got to stop and think and step up.
Rock Rose. Don't you stand there coming with your body. Ooh, I can feel your legs shaving fresh just for me. I'ma give it to you everywhere, and oh, I'm gonna tease, scream my name, mourn for me, please. We're thundering and hollering, you're on my back scratching, we're rolling and turning, while the neighbors knocking, we're going and going and going, without a care to the world. I'm gonna find a spot, searching every slot, shaking all your knees, and trembling with ease. I'm gonna take you higher, and with your body all on fire, I'm gonna fill you up with my every desire. Rock Rose. You got me lying. I'm hanging on your wall, hoping they fall down. I know the neighbors hear your calls when you're making that sound. You're being so loud, you're making me proud when you're yelling, yeah. Sound like an angel, the way I got you sparing, yeah. Moving with passion, all about that action. I'ma have you twitching in missionary position.
Hey, y'all, again, that's Zoa, y'all. That boy holding that dang on note, ain't it? Let's go, Zoa. That little hit song right there called Taboo, y'all. Oh, Taboo. But, yeah, they are now trying to hold the firearm industry accountable, ensure that there is a adequate oversight over the marketing and sales of firearm and ammunition. And they also engage in responsible firearm dealers and owners also in this solution. But they also got to insist on mandatory training. They got to have license for all the owners. All that. You see what I'm saying? They requiring safety and secure safety and secure firearm storage. I seen that. I remember seeing that. You see what I'm saying? But what they trying to do is underlying contributors to firearm violence, systematically reduce them, reduce the risk of and increase resilience in individual families and communities. But they needed public help. They needed public help. But the solution, recognizing firearm violence as a crucial preventable public health problem. Come on, public community, y'all gotta get involved. They want you involved. They're saying that they need your help because they have comprehensive solutions. They will support the community planning and implementation of comprehensive community safety plans, that they are included to prevent and interventions, that they are included preventions and interventions. And they're saying that there is so much trauma. I read that they said there is so much trauma, connections, and services. And what's I saying? I seen they needed high access quality of cultural components. And it said according to social I think it said according to social, emotional, and mental health support that they're gonna be addressing because of this impact of the firearm balance. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head what I had looked at. So right now, they're getting a lot of support from firearm balance researchers. They're ensuring that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which is the CDC, and others have resources and studies that they have issued to provide science-based guidance. So these people putting all these things in order. But are we paying attention? Are we paying attention? Are we paying attention? I hope that we are. I hope we are. Y'all go out and pick those booklets up, pamphlets. The firearm law map that tells you and lets you know where you can't carry your firearm at. Y'all reach out. Go on the internet. Research it. Look it up. There's plenty of resources. There's plenty of people in communities that do want to help. But they need help with reforming bills. They need help with protesting. They need help with trying to reach the chief, the council, the mayor, the governor, trying to get help with somebody helping them to get to the right sources of people that they can put these bugs in their ear. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on right now. And like I said, Detroit, y'all got me. Man, I'm loving what y'all doing in Detroit. I really am. Now, on the economic development, they're reducing and concentrating on disadvantage and investment employment opportunities as well. They're also trying to help people get opportunity. They're also trying to get people to get help as far as employment opportunities. So it's just not about firearm. They trying to help get people help with employment here in the States. This is what they're trying to do. So the law enforcement violence, you know what I'm saying? The law enforcement violence, they have established accountability and for sworn officers and private security to help out. But we know that it's been a lot of things going on with the officers in every state. You see what I'm saying? We know that, right? Right. And you got to be careful. If you got a firearm, if you get pulled over and you got that firearm in the car with you, you need to let that officer know that you have firearm with you. That way you will be safe. That way you will not be hurt. And, they say, well, grab it out the glove box. I ain't grabbing nothing out the glove box. I ain't touching none. I ain't grabbing none. I ain't doing none of the sort. Because, we all seen what happened when they think you're reaching, they tell you reach for something. You see what I'm saying? You know, we don't see a lot of cases on the news. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, all the social medias. We know what's going on. So if you're riding around with the firearms, with the thing that's up inside with the bullets in, the ammunition's in, you're wrong. You're very wrong for that. You're wrong for that. You're very wrong for that. Most definitely. But like I said, there is a map. I spoke about it on my last show. There is a map. If you're a person that carry your weapon with you at all time, again, if you are a person that like to carry your legal, let me just say it again. If you are a person that like to carry your legal weapon with you at all times, and you have it's registered and it's licensed, and you're traveling or whatever, and you want to take that piece be still with you, make sure you store it away properly. And when you get pulled over, make sure you have those licenses on you where you can pull it out and show them. Make sure you do let them know you have a firearm, because that's right. That's what they tell us. That's what we're supposed to do. So we're going to try to follow the law on that part, right? Right. So always, like I just said, go online and look up firearm law maps. Again, this would tell you where you can take your registered and licensed firearm to what city and state, and you will be safe. If you don't have a firearm, let people that you know about the firearm law map. If they are one of the people who like to take their firearm with them everywhere they go, let them know about this law that they have, where they now are giving firearm maps. Now, to some, this may be important. To some, it may not be. But to the purpose it is. And I'm asking you, let this be important to you as well. So share this information with someone that likes to carry their firearm with them in their holster, put it in their purse. You know how we girls do. Put it in our purse. You see what I'm saying? Put it in our purse. Get your little holster, put in your little holster on your hip, up on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a holster for my shoulder to carry my firearm. I know I can't carry my firearm in the club, but to carry my firearm to the stores and things of that sort, because I am licensed, I am registered to carry mine. So, but my next firearm that I get, it's not gonna have to be registered. I think it's gonna have to be registered, but I don't have to have a license on it. So I am looking to going into some of the firearm shows that they're gonna be having pretty soon this summer. So I'm looking forward to going to some of those firearm shows to see what they got that's came out new, and also probably to buy me a couple of boxes of ammunition, and like I said, I'm keeping my household safe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep me safe where I am. Keep me safe where I am. So I will be attending a lot of those firearm shows this year. And I will be going live when I do go to some of those firearm shows to see what they have to offer. And if sometimes the firearm shows do have cheaper prices on firearms there when you go purchase them. So check into it if you are legal to carry or if you're in the state of Texas. But just want to let you know, Vino Entertainment TV is taking donations for haircuts for back to school programs, and you can donate that money to cash. You can cash app it to capital V at Vino Entertainment TV. It's scrolling down the screen. Also, Vino Entertainment TV is on Facebook. Vino Entertainment TV, fighting against women's and men's fighting against firearm and domestic violence. Vino Entertainment TV is also on IG. Check out TT and Baby Girl Chronicles. Check out Toya's New Adventure. Check out Watch Tribe. Also, I like to thank our coordinator, Sarah. Also, she's hanging in there with us as well. And we are now the Vino Entertainment TV sector. Let's go, ladies. Let's do this. And hey, y'all know my motto, right? Right? Right. So, if somebody say that, they love this person, and they not treating that person right, and not treating themselves right, you know what I mean? You get to ask them, how in the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself, right? But before I go, I want to also let people know that I have reached my 300 subscribers, and real soon, I'm going to be giving out my gift, my thank you gift for being a subscriber, watch my show, being here with me. Thank you for donations for the community, for the back to school programs, just hanging out here, just being a strong queen, a strong king. You see what I'm saying? And just know that I love everybody. I love everybody. So, just come on in, bring a friend back with you. You don't hear being on entertainment over here down on nobody, talking bad about nobody. We don't do that over here. Over here, we love, we support. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that sensible firearm laws reduce easy access of dangerous weapons. Senseless firearm laws is reducing easy access to dangerous weapons. On that note, how in the hell you gonna love somebody? Do y'all know what I'm gonna say? But that might be one of the questions that I may have. How in the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love your damn self? Peace.
Vino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. VINO in these streets. VINO in these streets. Vino in these streets. Vino.